It's an honor showtime.
We barely found this one, crashing pieces, you can cheat. First blood, double trouble, then I take a pen, I kill. All you do is sweat and look at me stay victory. Say. I've treated my soul down. For my pace. We the champions, screaming, I'm invincible. Just let them know, I can show you all the glory I own. To the drunk, go find a way to the pad, it's how we did. Go, live it rock and we go. It ain't a river, turn it back. Storm is coming, tired of your call. It's my kingdom, fire, blow it up.
We the kings, it's an honor showtime.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, to honor of King fans all over the world, if you're watching from there, this is the final moment which we were waiting for. Eight of the squads in MSD, must stay dominant, played their marks, and now only two remain. Who are up for the mark? Well, no surprise, these are the two OG squads. That is Squad 1 and Squad 2 are going to fight off in the grand finale. We have seen lots of ups and downs in the tournament. The lineup which we thought was the best in MSD, they unfortunately couldn't make it to the grand finals. Whereas the lineup which was newly made, lineup 8, actually made it to the third spot match. And well, the third spot match did not happen tonight, but it is going to be postponed and going to be live soon. Do not worry about that. But meanwhile, we are going to be tuning in to the grand finale. So if you guys are tuning in, you guys are some of the early people who have tuned in. Honor of Kings is here, and well, what is going to happen to the future of these few gifted players is yet to be seen, and so is the Honor of Kings title. Will it entail a new story, or will it be something different? Let's see and let's know. For now, of course, you recognize this voice. It is going to be Roots Official. Along with me is going to be one of the talented, gifted analysts and casters, Miko, with me. So give us a round of applause. And Miko, good evening.
Oh, good evening, Reds. Well, that was quite an introduction, but yes, as you mentioned, this is grand finals. How many matches are there in the series, Reds?
Well, it is a best of five series, but this is no regular
Oh,
best of five. We are going to have a global ban pick scenario. So it is going to make things a little different. It is going to spice things up. And that is going to
mhm.
be an exciting format to watch because we haven't seen a lot of global ban picks, especially in the Indian scenario when it comes to MOBA. So let's hope we are going to have a great match. But yeah, Miko, you have been watching these lineups and you have seen some of the players already. How do you feel about the early stages of Honor of Kings right now?
I feel it definitely has a lot of talent and a lot of room to grow as well. But the global ban pick scenario is like you cannot exactly have one key hero, like, your identity or your avatar, because you have to have a lot of skills in a different types of heroes so that you're not completely choked up. Because you also have to pace yourself if you pick your best heroes in the early matches when the actual fights, like, the series drags on, it's going to be really hard. So this is going to be very exciting to see how the players pace themselves for this marathon of an event. This is the grand finals of the MSD tournament, and soon we will be diving in for watching the teams 1 and 2 clashing head on in this BO5 series.
Yes. And we are going to jump into the ban sections as well as the drafting section. Well, two of these teams, they are very experienced, maybe one of the most experienced lineups in MSD right now. And well, this is the in-house tournament, one of the first, if not the first tournament which is going online for Honor of Kings. And well, they are gonna have some prizes as well. Not sure if we're gonna reveal it just soon, but yeah, we are already into the banning section, and lots of bans have occurred as well as the picks. Miko, would you like to shed some light on these heroes?
Yeah, this is definitely looking interesting. Finally, Zhang Fei is the last man coming in from the blue side. So let's see, it's going to be Sun Bin and Zia providing the support and all. Zia is like a mage. He already has a sanctification which gives him a level cap up to 25, as well as his own heroes like allies as well. So if it is a late game carry and the match actually drags on to the final showdown with the Tempest Dragon, it's going to be really good for Team Blue. But at the same time, I do see that Ogren and Yishin is there. So there's going to be a lot of control and damage coming in from the early phases. I feel like there could be a bit of invades as well. The ban phase is already ended, so final picks. Oh, it's going to be a Yuan coming in from the red team.
Ooh. I
That
mean,
is
I'm gonna be honest, guys, because
how.
I know a lot of you guys are just coming into the Honor of Kings quite early, and maybe you're just learning the game, or maybe you just want to pick up this game. So don't worry, I'm also like you guys. I do not have a lot of knowledge about all of these heroes, but at the same time, I'm just gonna enjoy with you guys and maybe let the action do the talking. But yeah, lots of familiar heroes are there as well. Ogrin, one of my all-time favorite junglers, and along with it is Yixing. I mean, if we
Mhm.
compare it to other MOBAs, Yixing is kind of like the Eve of Honor of Kings. But along with that, he has a deadly knockup as well. And well, there are
Yes,
other
he
heroes
does.
as well.
Like,
There are other
if you can
important
just
heroes.
collect his Vici coins like properly, the tokens, the Vici is gonna deal a lot of damage. But at the same time, Yuhan is kind of a flex pick. But since Yishin is already there, we already know it's gonna be Yuhan on the room, and she can definitely immune herself from the unending sorrow, but at the same time she can also heal her enemies. Sorry, yeah, heal the allies as well as damage and stun the enemies. So she's going to be useful, but at the same time I don't really see a lot of frontline. So Ogren with the soul resonance, he will be going in, he can like link up with the enemies, but I don't see a lot
Hmm.
of resilience in the red team yet. There is Lubu, but it's gonna be really important for the clash laner to join the fights, I feel.
Definitely true. I mean, Lubu is one of their front lines and maybe one of the few engage heroes they have. And that is going to be the lineups coming in. Lots of great skins on display as well. I do think HOK has a good skin display as well. But yeah, this is the lineup, guys. Which team do you think is going to win? Which team has the better draft? Let us know. And we are tuning in live because these heroes, these lineups, that is going to be important to see how the first game is going to play. The first game is always very important. It decides the momentum and the flow of the game. And for some of the players, it is going to be very important to have that mentality built in. There are teams who
Um,
struggle to fight on because when they are starting off and they lose a game, they might just lose the momentum and the confidence. But here we go. Must Stay Dominant presents MSD in-house championship, and it is the grand finale, best of five global ban and picks on display. And as the action goes, but Miko, do you think the global pan pick is going to be very important? Because maybe you have a very good hero, but you do not want to just show all your cards in the first game. So maybe some of these teams are not picking their best heroes in the first game.
Definitely. Definitely. Aaron is such a meta pick right now for the farm lane, but then again, Hoi is kind of unbalanced. He is a bit late. But then again, as I said, Zia is there. He has late game assurance with Hoi, so I definitely want to see what happens if the sanctification is granted to Hoi to the level cap of 25. He definitely needs a sparkle dodger. Once he gets it, he's gonna have a lot of damage, but at the same time, until and
Oh,
unless he has a crit
wait a
item.
second. Up top, it is going to be 3-1-1 action. Can Lubu survive is the question. I do not think that's Lubu, but anyways, the guy with the scythe is all I'm going to call him for now. But yeah, 3-on-1, and they
That's
actually... Daichi. But yeah, that
Daichi.
actually worked out, because the red team actually got that teleporter, which was denied for the blue team. So that is good rotations coming in from team red right here. And that's great coming in, but we got to see how the gold lane transpires as well. There is a Phoenix in the gold lane, which gives you a lot of gold. So unlike other games, there is no crab to be made in every sort of wave which you clear, but there is that Phoenix. Early game, quite a lot of skirmishes are coming in, but can we see the first blood? Here's the question. Oh, too low, but the perfect play coming in. Here we go. That is some save coming in, but can they survive? Is the first blood imminent? Here's the question. Here we go. Ogden picks up the first blood. It is going to be red team who are going to strike first and strike hard. And blue team are going to hit the bricks, but up it is going to be down below, where red team is going to secure one more. So straight off the bat, 2 kills going in the name of red.
As I said, Hoi versus Aaron definitely goes to Aaron because she's the winning lane hero of meta for a reason. But at the same time, if the match really drags on, it might be turning the tide. Until then, I do feel that Nobu and Baichi, both of them, the rotations from the clash lane is gonna play a very crucial role. While on the other hand, the fact that Yishin actually managed to escape, that was the best thing because they just overextended the fight a bit and met their doom. Let us see. I feel like they might be just slow pacing themselves right now. Musashi doesn't have any deaths onto him yet, so it's all good. He can still snowball a bit.
Yeah, and the early objectives again coming into play, those small goal advantages, especially last hitting the minions in this game, guys, is very, very important. So let's see how things are going to roll. For now, it is going to be the bottom lane on focus, and in about 20 seconds, there are going to be 2 objectives spawning into the map. Yes, this game does have 2 objectives, and even though you might not be the dominating team right now, you can still have a chance at securing the other objective across the map. So kind of a fair display, but the objectives do spawn at 4-minute mark, so lots of early game chances for you to farm up till then. But let's see who is gonna be courageous enough to step up to the mark. The teleportation has been used. Musashi is coming to the mid lane, and they are gonna go for this dragon right here. Now, Miko, what do we call this one?
This is the Tyrant. I was just gonna say that, there is the Overlord and the Tyrant, and you have to decide which is gonna be actually beneficial to you. Because right now they are in a 90-second cooldown with the Primal Bond, and if they attack the Overlord, it's gonna be a bit disadvantageous to them. But at the same time, Tyrant grants you buffs. Hoi gets the attack speed as well as attack damage buffs, and for a late gamer, that is really good. But ooh, he's gonna be taken down. Once again, Sunbin looking pretty low. Once again, Ogren coming in and getting the kill onto him. The Soul Resonance is definitely doing a lot of damage.
Fuse just got down, and the tower dive was just perfect to get Captain Kid right there. So 2 people once again down for Team-1 here. Team-2 are thoroughly dominating this game, and it is gonna be up to the people to actually make the marks. If you're at the blue side, you have to make your decisions pretty well now that you are also down a turret in the bottom lane. The goal lead is not a lot, it's just 1k, but then again, in the early game stages, that is going to be the decider of who wins a skirmish and who does not. With that coming in, we are going to see some more ganks coming in, especially from the red team, because they are currently holding the momentum.
Now, the point is, the blue team is doing good when it comes to objectives, but at the same time, they definitely need to get some kills as well. And I'm pretty sure Hoi is not really having the best time of his life. He went in, okay. He actually is going for the attack speed and crit items first instead of the Spark Forge. But I think like the Spark Forge is such a meta item right now. This is definitely not the
Great. Oh my god, there is the checkerboard coming into play, but
one
skirmishes all
time.
around the park. So many people are there, and it's such a high mobility game. Two people fall already for the red team versus one only, and that is gonna be a great skirmish once again in favor of the red team. Two people actually fall for the blue team. Three make it, and it is gonna be an invade coming in from Ogren as well. So I think Yishin is definitely making the X factor here. Miko, what do you think?
He definitely is. The fact is, both of them don't really have much of frontline, and the invades and all, it's already in favor of the red team from the early. And Ogren already has a lot of farm. Look at that. The score is 4-0-0. He's actually going overwhelming. Once
That is
again,
exactly.
yeah, he just has to back up. Look at level difference as well. Even Zia is still just level 12.
Hmm. Yeah, I mean, Sia is on level 12, whereas it is gonna be his counterpart, who is. Wait a second, I do not think those levels make sense, but then again, it's fine. For now, the map is totally in control for the red team, that is Team-2, and they are doing pretty well. 7-1 is the scoreline, and they have already secured 2 turrets in the game already. That is going to make a major difference. When you do not have turrets, it becomes immensely hard to farm it out, and that is some advantage which the red team can take. They can try to steal more and more ground and deny more possible farm for the blue team. This is kind of a chokehold maneuver coming in, and as you can see, small tyrant lets are coming out, and that is gonna be helpful for the pushes, right?
The the Overlord Vanguards were actually kind of wasted. I feel like the red team just got the Overlord for the buffs, like the gold and EXP, because the
Ooh.
Vanguards are okay. Once again, the checkerboard is in play and it's locking them down. Lubu getting in a very good launch onto them, but still, that was just back throw. They're actually playing it pretty safe, which is a actually good decision. Once again, Hoi missed the stun, but okay. Kind of going slow paced right now. Once again, another objective. The Tyrant being attacked, and they just decide to leave it. Oh, what?
Yeah, for now they are gonna leave it
Why?
out, but the tyrant
No, they
is
are
still
not.
alive though. Yising is gonna secure it, and Ogren
Okay.
he is just gonna try to go for the kill. Musashi falls, and this is an interesting game honestly, because they are spending their skills. Is Team-2 right here? They spent 2 ultimates just to secure that red buff right there. So definitely some great play coming in. I think that's the blue buff, but yeah, definitely they are using their skills pretty well in this game, and although it's slow placed, but they are trying to make the most of it. And right now I think Team-1 is kind of terrified at the moment. They are not taking the risk or the chances. Gotta see how they are going to transition into the late game though.
The transition is definitely kind of interesting, but right now I don't see much of a comeback chance. Like, look at the goal difference as well as the scoreboard. It's already about a 3k difference in favor of the red team. So,
Mhm.
shreds. Which team is which though?
So the blue side is holding team number 1, the first lineup of MSD, and the red side is actually holding Team-2. That is going to be the second lineup for MSD. Both of them playing it out, and right now the second lineup is thoroughly dominating. And we are going to see once again Grand Theft Blue
Oh.
coming in, and Tyrus just spawned as well. But look at that,
Yeah.
Lupu is going to use his ultimate to actually escape that situation. And right now the Tyrant is currently in the hands of the blue team. This might be a game-changing moment, as the red team is going to go for the second objective though. So definitely both the teams are getting at
Actually
least
getting
something.
the objectives that they need. Like the attack and like buff, the attack speed and everything is definitely what the red blue team needs, and the Vanguard is what the red team needs in order to push right now. But right now, I don't feel like they are putting lane pressure as much. But at the
Mhm.
same time, they definitely need to finish it up. It's already past the 10-minute mark. So that means these are the Shadow Overlord and Shadow Tyrant. They have been enhanced already.
Yeah, and well, the items are looking pretty great. Miko, do you see anything peculiar here.
Not really. I don't feel like the Venomous is required by Zia right now. But at the same time, Scepter of Reverberance is good. He's getting some damage. Frigid Breath is absolutely required for him, the slows and all. But will he be able to defend? The anti-heal is kind of a bit crucial. But at the same time, the rest are doing pretty fine. While we can already see it's already there as his first item onto Yishin. Even before the Frigid Breath, he prioritized the Venomous because I feel like that is kind of important, as in like, how effective you are in a team fight. Although Sunbin has already prioritized that, I feel like he's kind of missing in from the team fights. Oh, once again, there is a team fight going on, but will she
This time it's
survive? Yes, she
Musashi.
does.
This time it's Aqua actually getting kill on Fang right now. And that is going to be huge for the blue team because they are at a 5v4 advantage. This time around at least, it is going to be Team-1 who can secure something. But here we go, Yishing once again with the checkerboard, followed by Lubu. And that is going to be a full-on engage coming from the red team. Merciless as they are going to take out Captain Kid. Who's going to fall next is the question. It is going to be pretty low. And Yishing is going to fall. This is coming back for the Team-1 here. This is going to be Zia picking up the kill as well. So after the engage, after getting about 1.5 kill, that is going to be Team Red who is going to lose 3 people. So definitely a comeback coming in from Team-1.
Definitely. Just look at this. This is exactly what I meant. Because the Shadow Ripper, now the Immortal Punisher, Hoyi is definitely getting online, and soon he will have enough damage to actually melt them down.
Ooh, what was that pull right there? Perfect execution coming in, and that is going to be one more death coming in, and this time around, Team-1 suddenly looks alive after the 12-minute mark. That is something. I mean, Team-1 did show some discipline right here. But now it is the point, and I think one of the main reasons why they are being successful are their pickup potentials as well as Fuse, who is doing pretty well right now.
As I said, this is the 13-minute mark has been crossed. It's slowly transitioning into the late game, and Hoyi is definitely a beast at the late game. Once he gets his items, which we can already see, he has a lot of crit chance, a lot of crit damage. Although I would have definitely suggested the Spark Forge as well, but Mortal Punisher can actually be pretty helpful. Because I do see that Zia has opted for the 7th Wrath. Now Zia is actually focusing on damage, whereas the others are going in for the anti-heals. Now this is kind of understanding and dependency which actually comes with synergy. So these people definitely have experience playing with one another. Ooh, look at that.
Here we go.
Coming in from the ultimate. The Shadow Overlord being attacked already, and it's has been taken down by Eren. But at the same time, we see that Hoyi is trying to get the Shadow Tyrant, and he has secured it. The Musashi is here with its Might Aura.
Yeah, I mean, that is some perfect gameplay coming out from Team-1 as well, because they are trying to take something back. They are trying to trade something, some objective for another, because that is how you actually get back into the game. If you just let the opponent take all of the map control, that is not going to be pretty. But talk about pretty, it is going to be a clash once again coming in. The checkerboard is there, but can it stop the carnage of the blue team? The answer is no. Sunbeam is going to get that kill, and right now blue team are looking alive. They are trying to take down the turrets. The push is there. The Tyrants was taken by the red team, but looks like blue team can take it. But here comes Godlike coming out from Legend, and it is going to be a counter attack coming in. The only person who hasn't died even once in this game, that is going to be Legend on the dog run. And Legendary, what a way to get a kill on your opponent jungler right now. It is going to be a great engage coming in. Beautiful execution by Yishing on the checkerboard. AJ still wants more. Can he back up? He can chew. He is going to die as well. He falls to the ground as red team once again gets the chance, gets the opportunity to make a comeback. These are the moments where you have to think deeply about your actions, deeply about your positioning as a mage, and that might cause you a lot of opportunities. I think the bottom turret is going to be history, and well, there is still more push to come, Miko.
Definitely, the divine punishment coming in from Zia. I definitely thought that Yuan was gonna be caught, but then even in the checkerboard, she just used unending sorrow, became immune, and just ran away. The execution, the timing, everything was so perfect. These are definitely batting hardened warriors. Now then again, I feel like this match is definitely gonna drag in because the damage is coming in from both the sides. They're trying to play it safe. They're trying to arrange themselves and a watchful eye onto the lanes as well because all the high ground towers are still intact. So there are no elite minions, only the ballistas, and ballistas are not going to be able to penetrate the defenses yet.
Definitely true, and it is gonna be now the score line looking like it is kind of the goal lead 4K in favor of Team Red right now. That is the second lineup, and well, Team Blue,
Oh,
although they are kind of in a deficit, they are still managing to pull things off. The only person they need to be careful of is Legend on that Ogren. He has been staying undefeated, so do they actually go for a pick off on that Ogren is the question, because there's a lot more people though to for the blue team to actually pinch their heads about.
That is right. I do feel like, I feel like Sundan could have prioritized the Holy Grail a bit before so that he could have gotten more cooldowns because he definitely needs to protect his team. The speed up boosts and all are going to be very crucial for Hoyi, who doesn't have a dash or blink. At the same time, the damage coming in from Zia is obviously understandable. He also has a Void Staff. He has a complete set right now. But the prioritization of the items could have been a bit up and down, I feel. But at the same time, right now, I feel like engage is going to be very crucial. If the dead side does connect and gets a good pull, Baichi is definitely going to do them a huge favor. But on the other side, there is Liu Huan who's giving a lot of vision. She also has the immune, so she's kind of playing a bit dauntless right now. Ogron leading the pack. They are in the primal bond, but they are definitely heading towards the shadow. Tyrant,
Yeah,
they're just gonna skip it. I was actually wondering, how they're actually gonna attack it. Like, I was looking at the phone and I was like, oh for god, I literally forgot that I have to speak as well. Guys, the score is 0-0 for us right now. It's just the first match, and the first match is so exciting. And guys, you know the drill, right? Do like and share the stream, subscribe to the channel because you're watching the MSD Grand Finals Team-1 versus 2.
Yeah, and right now it looks like game number 1 is slowly heading towards Team 2, but Team 1, they are showing glimpses of promise. They're showing some life into the game after the 12-minute mark, that is. But now it is gonna be the Vanguards coming in, and are they capable of defending? And this is the question. But Miko, right now they are gonna take the second objective as well. For people who are new to the game, this objective actually makes your team fights way better, but the first objective which the red team took, those are the heroes which are going to make the push happen. These dragons are the vanguards who are going to make it easier for you to push. But yeah, this time around, I think
the Shadow Vanguards receive 50% damage reduction from towers, so it's actually they are long-lasting inside the turrets, so you can easily push the turrets, especially the high ground towers. So this is definitely looking hard, and it's almost gonna be 20 minutes and 30 seconds. So you know what, the Tempest Dragon is gonna descend soon enough.
That is gonna be one scary dragon, guys. If anything, this guy is the final boss of Honor of Kings, so be careful. If you ever see a Tempest Dragon, make sure you try to secure it, because this thing is kind of very hard to defend against, especially if you're in a position where Team 1 is in. You have already lost one of your inhibitor turrets, and that is why we can see Aqua Mushachi, who is trying to clear off that bottom lane. They do not want a split push coming in. But here we go, the Tempest Dragon is on fire, it is being attacked. Here comes the squadron though, Team 1. They want to secure it. Here we go. It is gonna be an all-out clash coming in. Mushachi is gonna join the fight. Onto the backline straight he goes. But here we go. Mushachi gets a kill. Can he get another one is the question. It is gonna be double kill coming out from Aqua.